Yes, I have come up with another problem here. Problem number 2. Just read this. Design a suitable non-inverting amplifier circuit which is to amplify 100 millivolt signal, which is input, to a level of 3 volts using 741 op amp. This is your question. Okay. So let me write the given data. What is given? Your non-inverting amplifier circuit has to amplify this signal. So V in is equal to 100 millivolt. V out should be 3 volt. This is how you should design your non-inverting amplifier. Gain is not given, you can get the gain. R1 and RF is not given to you, you have to get the value of R1 and RF. Okay. R1 is not given, RF is not given. From where we get this R1 and RF? It is from non-inverting amplifier. For this you need to draw non-inverting amplifier circuit first. How will you draw? Yes, minus plus VCC minus VE. This will be your R1 and RF. R1. These are the unknowns, right? This is non-inverting, right? V in is applied here, and this one is grounded. This is your V out. This is your non-inverting circuit. To design this, you require R1 and RF values. How will you get? You have been given with V0 and V in, right? One thing you can get, that is we have the gain. Gain of non-inverting amplifier is given by V0 by V in, right? Which is nothing but 1 plus RF by, yes, tell me, R1. Remember, this is non-inverting, huh? Don't write minus RF by R1. 1 plus RF by R1 is the answer, is the gain. So you have to use this. How will you use? How will you use to get R1 and RF? Yes. Now, first of all, you should get the gain. So V0 by V in. What is V0? 3 divided by 100 milli, 10 raised to minus 3. So this, if you solve, you will be getting 30, right? So A is equal to 30. Gain is 30. One thing you understood, that gain is 30. V0, V in, you know. Now the only remaining thing is R1, RF and R1. How will you get? Now see here. Among this R1 and RF, it's better for you to assume one of the resistance. The better one to assume is R1. Okay. See here, how will I do? Let R1 equal to 1 kilo ohm. This is assumption, huh? Because we are free to choose any value. But the only thing is, we should get this output. When we give 100 millivolt, we should get 3 volts output. That is the condition. So if I assume R1 equal to 1 kilo ohm, R1 equal to 1 kilo ohm, what should be my RF? Okay. See, as A is equal to 1 plus RF by R1, right? So A is our 30, right? 1 plus RF by 1 kilo. So I will write here 1000, right? 10 raised to 3. So I will simplify this. 30 becomes here, 1 comes here, 30, that is 30 minus 1 equal to RF by 1 into 1000. This becomes 29, right? 29 into 1000. This becomes, yes, 29K. So if you simplify this, you will get RF equal to 29K. kilo ohm. So this is how you should get R1 and RF, R1 and RF. Now if you take this 2K, the things will change, but the thing is your gain will remain 30. That's how you should design, so that when you give this input, you should get this output. Okay, fine. Yeah, now you have to draw this circuit diagram, then you have to place your values here. This should be 29K and this should be 1 kilo ohm. Yeah, this is how you have to solve. Okay, yeah, let me stop here and let me have another problem. Better to pause here. I'll pause and write another question here. Another question I am writing. It is an inverting amplifier as shown below has R1 equal to 8.2 kilo ohm, R2 equal to 270 ohms. Okay. Determine what to determine. Yeah, determine the voltage gain, and second one, calculate a new resistance for R2 to give ACL equal to 60. This is your question. All of you read this once again. An inverting amplifier should be shown here. I have to draw. You know how to draw inverting amplifier, right? How is that? Yeah, one resistor here, then feedback resistor here. Inverting means input is applied to inverting terminal, non-inverting terminal should be grounded, right? Now it is shown in the figure means don't write R1, RF or notations. We know that this is one resistor, this is one resistor, right? In your question he has given this as R1, this is given as R2. Okay, this is given in the question, R2 and R1 placement. Fine. This is how much? Your R1 is 8.2 kilo ohm and R2 is 270 ohms. This is given to you, right? Now let us solve this. See, normally how we draw, RF comes here, R1 comes here, right? And here the notations are changed. So how will be the gain? Gain will be, yes, output by input. This is inverting amplifier, right? So minus RF by R1 we used to write. What is RF? In place of RF, which resistor we have here? In place of RF, it is, tell me, R1. In place of RF, I have to write R1 because the name is changed. Yes, it is feedback resistance. So gain is equal to minus of feedback resistance divided by input resistance. What is input resistance name here? It is R2. So don't get confused with the names. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, you can give any name, but just get the answers. Fine. Yes. So by using this formula, let us solve this. How much we are getting? Minus 8.2 into K, right? What is R2? 270. Therefore ACL, that is closed loop gain, we are getting minus 30.4. This is your closed loop gain. Determine the voltage gain, right? So this is achieved. Case 1 is achieved. Now let us see for case 2. Calculate new resistance for R2. Okay, that is 270 is present. A new R2 is to be calculated such that it gives gain of 60. Presently how much gain we have? Minus 30.4, right? But he is telling that you should get a gain of 60. What should be the R2? He is asking. So he is asking you to get a new R2. Okay, what about R1? R1 will remain same, 8.2 kilo ohm. Okay, and gain is equal to 60 now. Gain is equal to 60 now. You have to get R2. Which equation you will use? Yes, same equation. Once again we have ACL equal to, right? What is that? Yes, R1 by R2. That is RF by R1, huh? But here it is R1 by R2. Yeah, you can write minus here. Then this becomes, I'll take R2 on left side. I am having R1 by ACL. That is, what is R1? 8.2 into K, right? Divided by, what is ACL? 60. So this will be giving you what answer? Yes, do this. 137 ohms. 137 ohms. It comes negative, but resistor value cannot be negative. Okay, so you write 137 ohms only. This will be your new resistance value to give a gain of 60. Understood? This is how you have to solve to get 6 marks or 8 marks.